we're back again to talk about the match between Plateau United and Shooting Stars, the Oluyole Warriors. The match will be coming up on the 2nd of February at the new Jos Stadium, and that's at Jos. If we remember vividly, the first leg of this encounter ended in a draw at the Lake Salami Stadium. I mean,
painful one.
It was a painful one.
It's one of those. It's one of the reasons why we are not on top of the table.
It's one of the reasons why.
So we have a score to settle.
We have a score to settle.
Yes, if you can come to Lagos Salami Stadium and get a draw,
we
should be ready for the Oluyole Warriors.
For the Oluyole Warriors. Yes. So definitely, I'll just get straight into it, and I will start from the match that happened in the course of the week. That was the first match that Shooting Stars will play for the second stanza of the season, and that was the match against Nasarawa United.
Yes.
What would you say Benga Gubote has done very well for that match?
That man deserves his flowers. I would say it. That man deserves everything, every accolade. See, going into the second stanza of the season, we're talking here on this podcast, and I told you that his philosophy is not the problem. His tactics is not the problem. The only thing we need to work on is getting the replacement for the positions where we have problem at presently before that second stanza. And they went into the transfer window, they signed 8 players, 8 great numbers of players, and you're like, 8, but what's going on? They sold 8 to bye-bye, can't they go? So it's more like, push this one off, get replacements. And bro, these replacements are the best. I can say it anywhere that Shooting Stars have the best transfer window in the whole of the NPFL this season. We have the best transfer window, bro. We got Nonso that was so good. We got Ekesin that was fantabulous. We got Sadiq Usman, Sadiq Ibrahim that got his goal
on his debut.
No waste of time. We got Ephraim that also came in and tried his best. Ukeme was playing like he's been at Shooting Stars for the past 7 years. Because these guys came in and it didn't take time for them to gel. At the beginning of this season, we were saying they are new players. Oh, they just came in. They're staying. Let's give them time to gel. But bro, these are our signings at January transfer windows. They didn't take time to gel. Everybody was on top of their form. So I feel like Oracle has done his best. Now the board has supported him by getting the right players for him. Nothing is stopping them from winning the league. And now our game against Plateau United, I will just say this: the only problem we have in that game is we are going to miss Mustafa so much. Yeah, Mustafa so much. I don't even know why. I don't know. I feel like that should not even be a yellow card. Yeah, but I don't think it wasted time so much. But you have to be careful. You have to be very careful. You have to make sure you are not making all those mistakes. I feel like you should even be punished for that thing that he did. Because bro, you might cost us this point. Yeah. You might cost us this match. You've been the one that has been doing this for the past 6 games. 6 clean sheets. Now it's the 7th game. You might even go ahead to get a record of going 7 clean sheets on the bounce. And now you are doing this. But yes, you know what? Like I said at that time, Shooting Stars is a title winning team. And one thing you get from a title winning team is the squad depth. It's the fact that if any player should get injured, if there's going to be any problem with any player, there is a perfect replacement for that player immediately. And that perfect replacement is who? Is Akonde, who is also very, very good. This guy was our first choice goalkeeper
at the beginning of the
season. Mustafa picked up, and he was on top of the form.
I think Akonde was between the sticks against Plateau the first time we met.
I think so. I think it was the one. I'm not so sure. But I think it was the one. So we started with him before we gave Mustafa a chance, and he proved like, I don't go come out here again. He became Mario, and he take pass there. So I just feel like Akonde is also a better replacement, and I feel like are we going to miss Mustafa?
Yes.
Well, for you, with Akonde,
we're going to miss Mustafa. I think you can't always remove the factor of somebody that has been playing consecutively. I mean, that confidence is there for him. And Akonde is a veteran. Yes, he has done very well for.
Aside from being a veteran, he's a very good professional goalkeeper.
So I would just say, it might be a shaky start because you have not been in.
I don't think it's going to be a shaky start for Akonde. Yes, you are going to miss Mustafa because he's been the one for us for the past 6 games, and now Akonde might still be trying to his confidence to also be at that point,
at that level that
Mustafa was. He has a lot to prove now, but still, I feel like Akonde's experience, Akonde's expertise, Akonde's talent is going to show up, and Akonde will be there standing strong for us in between the post, and it will just be there for us.
Okay, one word for our signings that played.
I've said it already.
No, just give us that word again.
I've said it already. We got the best signings in the NPFL for this transfer window. I would say it over and over again. I would say it anywhere, anytime, any day. Nonso looks like a player that would play in any team.
We needed that bite. I talked about it at the beginning. I said we need somebody that can take on players, and that was exactly what.
Do you know the number of take-ons Noso did successfully in that game?
Yeah.
He got more than 3 take-ons in that game.
That
was everywhere. It was the bone.
And he got an assist
in their throats against Nasarawa. And he got an assist. Ekesin came on and he was playing like.
Yeah, Ekesin was meant to get a goal, but
yes, there was a ball that hit the post. And there was one that Abe Benson put his life on the line to get off. Sadiq Ibrahim would have gotten 2 goals. So it just showed you. Ukeme was. Oh my god.
But then Abe Benson. Now shooting play for God.
But yes, I just think going into this game against Plateau United, I feel like one thing is certain, is that we get a draw or we get a win. We must get a point in that game. One thing I want us to know is, you see, these are our games in February is
it's tricky.
Make or mar game for us. It's a game that can make us,
and it's a game that can break us.
You get it can just stop everything. Our title race challenge. Our continental competition challenge, everything can just go off if we don't get things straight in this
Plateau
in this month, in this February.
I mean 5 games.
And you know what? The way we are saying we are on 6 games on a bounce, unbeaten, blah 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 blah. Remo Stars are also on 5 games on a bounce. No loss.
Yeah.
They win this next game, it's going to be 6 also. So the way we are also on a very good form. It's just that we have not played any loss or any draw. Remo Stars has a draw in their whole 5 games on a bounce thing and all that. But we don't have any draw. We don't have any loss. So I just think in that game, if we can go in with the momentum we've started with, and if Aku can just continue with his philosophy and give these new boys a chance, I'm very sure that if we don't beat Plateau now, small it will remain. But I feel like we'll get a draw.
We're getting a win or draw.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, that's nice. Definitely, like I said at the beginning, the match will be played in Jos at the new Jos Stadium, and definitely
will be live on Star Times.
Yes, it's going to be live on Star Times. You can actually watch that from your home,
or you go down to Jos.
Or you
So
definitely it's just our it's just our usual pre-match thoughts that we just drop. We wish the Oli Warriors the best.
Or the best.
Definitely we know we are going to come out with
victorious,
a big 3 points
joyous
and everything. So have a great game, and this is where we say bye.